Hello everybody! In this video, we'll continue our project, creating 3D model of our small building. In 3 previous videos, we completed the creation of the small building itself, including creation of lines, walls based on those lines, inserting door and window, placing massive slab under the ground, and finally building our roof using metallic beams and another slab on the top. Everything is done based on the given blueprint. Okay, now we are ready for the dimensions of our building. There will be 2 groups of the dimensions: plan dimension and elevation dimensions. We're going to start with plan dimension, with this dimension first, 3 meters. For the plan dimensions, we have to select top plan again, from outer to top. Select draft and click this icon right here. Create a dimension. Let's make it bigger. Now aim your mouse to the beginning of the dimension. Click. Move to the end point of the dimension. Click. And move here. And click again. Now we can play with the properties of our dimension line. Go to Property, View, Graphics, Arrow size. Let's put 25 millimeters. Now you can see these 2 balls right here. Arrow type dot. Could be arrow. It's up to you. This could be arrow, could be circle. Let's keep it dot, because it's exactly how it's on our blueprint. Now let's find text. Text font size. We have 5 millimeters, we're never gonna see it here. Let's change it to 250 millimeters. Now we can see it right here. And it's already in meters. But if you want, we can change this over here. So if we are happy, we can go to Preferences and change it. Edit, Preferences, Draft, Text and Dimension. So our font size, we are happy with 250 millimeters. Our arrow style dot, it's okay. Arrow size 25 millimeters. Okay, and now next line we create is going to have same properties. Now we have to check and fix start and end positions of our dimension line. We go to Property, Data, Linear, and Radial Dimensions, and Start. So our start position is supposed to be, if this is our zeros, going right 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 meters positive in X. X 4 meters positive, that's correct. Z must be 0 and Y must be 0. And end position right here. X, same for positive number, 4 meters, but Y supposed to be positive 3 going this way. Let's see. X equal 4, Y supposed to be equal 3000. And Z 0. Now our line, our dimension line, is at the exactly position we need. On our blueprint, we can see these little lines on our dimension. So let's play with properties one more time. View, graphic, extension lines. Let's put 500. You see, now we have those lines, but a little bit longer. Oh no, let's skip it. I like it. You can make it shorter if you want. Okay, instead of changing our extension line every time we create dimension line, let's change our preferences. Extension line size from 5 millimeters to 500 millimeters. That's what we wanted. And let's continue with our next dimension. Let's change the properties, positioning, and start point. So start point here, end point here. Start point all zeros. 0, 0, and Z0. End point here. Everything 0 except X. X supposed to be 4 meters. Z0. Now we have this dimension. Okay, now let's create this group of dimensions. Let's go to here, click, and click here, and here. So this is gonna be 60 centimeters. Let's see our start and end points. Start must be all zeros. And X must be 60 centimeters. Y 0 and X 0. Let's continue. We can repeat step again, but let's try to do a little bit better way. Let's say copy, paste, and now we have same line here, same dimension line. We just change the position 1 meter. So we start with 6 60 centimeters and end with 1 meter 60 centimeters. Change dimensions. Change the start point X. $60 and end 160 and all other zeros right here. Let's do it again. Copy, paste. Now you have this line and change dimensions. Now start is 160 and 2 meters. Start is 160 and end 2 meters. And last is start 290 and end 4 meters. Now we're done with this group of dimensions. Our font is a little bit too big, but we can fix it later. What I want to do now, I want to rename all our dimensions. So we're done with our plane dimensions, basically. Let's rename it, so we know which one is what. Label, dimension, let's put it 3000 millimeters. This one is 4000. And last 110. Now we are ready to create elevation dimensions. But before that, let's actually create two groups of dimensions. Right click on the name of the project, create group, click on it. Let's change to plan dimensions. Enter. And same thing with another group. Elevation dimensions. Now, since we have our plane dimensions here, click all of them and drag to the plane dimensions. Now let's play with the property of our font. Let's open our plane dimension and click all of them. view, and this is our font size. And let's put it to, I don't know, 150. And also, let's change the numbers from 2 decimals to 1 decimal. Okay, let's see. Decimal 2, 1. And let's see what we got. Okay, looks okay to me. Now we are ready to create elevation dimension. For that, we have to change working plan from top to front and click this icon again. Click to the front. This is our start point. This is our end point. Just click and go this way. Click. Now let's change the dimension positioning and start point. So start point must be all zeros. And end point supposed to be 3.38 meters, which is Z positive. 3.38 meters is correct, 0 here. And let's check in isometric if it looks good. It looks correct. Now let's create this dimension group, which is also elevation dimension group. Front, click, start point, end point, and somewhere here. And let's see positioning now. 1.10 meter. Start 0, 0, 0. And end, which is Z, 110. That's it. Okay, let's do same thing. Copy, paste. Now we have this copy of this line. We have to just change dimensions going up. So next dimension is 1 meter. Start with 110, end with 210. Z. One 10. All zeros start with 2. 10. Next dimension is ready. Click, 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 click. font size 150, and also we can drag it right there on elevation dimensions. Now we have our building with all dimensions. We have plan dimensions and elevation dimensions. I would only rename all these dimensions in elevation dimension according to these numbers. Okay, here I just renamed all elevation dimensions numbers, but system forced me to rename it to different name because we have already 900. So I just name it with _1. Same thing with 1000 and 1100. Actually, we are done with the 3D model of our small building. In the next and last video of this project, we are going to create a set of views for our model to be placed on the drawing page using section plan tool. Basically, we are going to create another blueprint, but based on our 3D model. Don't miss it, and I'll see you soon.